This is our sheep brain dissection video by Keira, Krysta, Rinda, and Cindy. This is the dorsal side of the sheep brain. Imagine you looking straight down at the sheep's brain inside its head. That's how it would look. Since you are looking down at the sheep brain, the right hemisphere of the brain is on the sheep's right, and the left hemisphere is on the sheep's left. The frontal lobe is in both hemispheres and responsible for all decision making and planning. The brain stem is in the back of the brain, and that is responsible for connecting the spinal cord to the brain, allowing the sheep to breathe and letting information get into the brain. The first thing we did was cut down the medial longitudinal fissure, which divides the left and right hemisphere.
The temporal lobe is responsible for the sheep being able to hear and process memories. It is posterior to the frontal lobe. The occipital lobe is responsible for the sheep being able to see and process what it is seeing. The occipital lobe is posterior to the parietal lobe, which is responsible for the body senses like pain, touch, temperature, and pressure.
This is the brain ventral side up. The olfactory bulb works with the olfactory nerves and sends information all throughout the brain. The optic chiasma is a crucial part of vision for the sheep, and it makes an X shape by the crossover of the right and left optic nerves. The midbrain is just the middle of the brain, and it has no purpose.
The thalamus is responsible for the senses of the sheep. It lets the sheep smell, hear, see, taste, and feel things. The cerebral aqueduct contains the cerebrospinal fluid, hence the name aqueduct. The spinal cord connects a large part of the nervous system to the brain, and it helps transmit information to the brain. The cerebellum controls the body's muscle coordinates and balance.
The medial oblongata is superior to the spinal cord, and it connects the spinal cord to the brain. The pons are the relay between the cerebrum and the cerebellum. The hypothalamus is in charge of the sheep's appetite, thirst, and hormone production.
The surface of the brain are covered with grooves and bumps. Those bumps are called the sulcus, and the grooves are called the gyrus. Multiple sulcus and gyrus are called sulci and gyri.
These two pictures are the sheep brain cut in half. We are pointing to the left and right thalamus of the sheep's brain.
The arbor vitae is a deep slit in the cerebellum that brings sensory and motor information to and away from the cerebellum.
You can clearly see the gray and white matter. The gray matter is darker because it's colored from the nuclei of the brain cell bodies. White matter is the tissue where messages are passed through different parts of the gray matter. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a successful dissection.